Arizona Cardinals, taking on the Washington football team.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it. It gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On the pickup in 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A look at the numbers from Penny last week. 15 carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off play action. McLeod. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
At the 43-yard line.
On first down, Drake. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, McLeod. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Quarterback taken down and sacked.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Back to throw. McLeod got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. throwing on first down. McLeod flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
On the scramble. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
operating from the gun. McLeod. Open man is Kirk. Complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Penny. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
And 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McLeod. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, McLeod. And the pressure gets to him again. Chase Young in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McLeod, he'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
Cardinals 3, Washington 0.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
The former Ohio State Buckeye, Dwayne Haskins, ready to run the controls for the Washington offense.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Washington.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. Open man is Jacob Hollister. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Down just shy of the goal line.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. 1st down after 1st down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me,
I know you. You like to mix it up with
like
sports.
That. They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McLeod, and he will find his man on the end route, complete, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, McLeod. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Penny, a first down carry. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, McLeod. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Ashton Davis there on the coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down, McLeod. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. That's caught by Hollister. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They run it with Carson. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Carson. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
Haskins.
It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd.
Here's Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Washington going to send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard
The football going back over to Arizona now. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. This is Penny. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, McLeod, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The quarterback taken down and sacked by Matthew Ioannidis.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, McLeod. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Washington.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
now it's Carson. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Carson on the carry.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Washington on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. This is Carson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Again, the ball carrier.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield now, Haskins on the crossing route, complete. It's Jones.
Haskins.
So they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Looking to throw, Haskins. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line.
First down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And Jones has it over the middle.
Haskins pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is good.
The field goal.
And it's 3-0 Washington.
It's Washington 6. Cardinals 3.
So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But then we got 3 points out of it. So defensively, It could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try to loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. That catch good for only a couple. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it was Dwayne Haskins with a strong first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second down. Throwing again. Haskins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Third down, here's Haskins. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Washington first down.
Haskins will throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Now Carson fumbles the football, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
first down. Now here's second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a third down and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 20! And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for Washington.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times, the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on first down. From the gun, McLeod. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now Rashad Penny. Tackle made by Chase Young.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McLeod. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard
from the gun, McLeod toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chase Young has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Carson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's Carson on the carry. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They're running the jet sweep with Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. He's got it. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They run again with Carson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
At the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
To throw on 2nd down. McLeod. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Off the play fake. McLeod sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLeod. And this one's incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
On 4th down, McLeod. And this is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
7. And a Washington first down.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. This will be caught at about the 6.
Haskins.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space. This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Haskins under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Dean Lowry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, that just looked like a lot of confusion to me at the line of scrimmage. I don't think the offense had any idea of who was coming on the blitz and who was dropping off.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This from 25 yards out. And his kick here is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now.
23. Cardinals 3.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Throwing on 1st down. McLeod. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
On 1st and 10, McLeod, and now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw on 2nd down, McLeod. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 40, 11 yards there, first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLeod. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 28.
The 28-yard line.
On 1st down, McLeod leaves it for Petty. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And able to find Kirk, complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Operating from the gun, McLeod. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
It's up, it's true as they get back in it a bit here. It's now 23-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And the Washington offense heading out, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st down, it's Carson, and whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. That's complete into the hands of Carson. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. On second down now, it's Carson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
On the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Haskins down to a knee, and his guys about to come away victorious. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all